Alright. Hello there, everybody. It's Night to a Nightmare. And welcome back. This nightmare. Also, a very good attention to detail. If you look back at the save files, I think I pointed this out last time. Like, look at Keith's sprite. Normal, but now, with all of the shit that he has gone through, yeah, it kind of makes sense that he would probably be looking worse for wear. Anyway. Aside from getting through a rather frustrating section, we're now in this place. I was fine before you came into my life. Shut up. I want to slash and beat you. Not my fault. Someone help me. Self-control breaks down. I feel so bound. I'm dying again. See, now that's just kind of making it seem like, because one of the things that I had a feeling was that potentially there was some sort of accident that happened to Keith's son resulting in his death. I don't know what that accident was, but that was the catalyst that caused Keith to just kind of, shut down. So now I'm just kind of wondering, like, I don't know. There's something here. There's some. This looks very familiar. I'm pretty sure there's a piece. I think this is actually. Yeah, I've seen a piece that's like this. Or it might actually just be this piece. Looking closely, the frame is raised a little.
Keith.
Fine. See what's here. There's a dialogue on the number combination. If I've got anything that's like that. Actually, I may have to just check my notes, because... Oh, whatever. New notebook! Alright. So there's a 4-digit code that we're going to have to try to find. Okay, I got it to the side, I'm ready. Painting. No, I would like to take a look at it. I'm gonna chop it down. Okay, fine. An iron door, it's locked. Damn it. Okay, cool. 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 A Bible. Genesis chapter 1.
In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Now the earth was formless and empty. Darkness was over the surface of the deep, and the Spirit of God was hovering over them.
Chapter 2, 8.
Now the Lord God had planted a garden in the east, in Eden, and there he put the man he had formed.
East, he put them. Keep that in mind, just in case. Chapter 3, 3:14.
So the Lord God said to the serpent, Because you have done this, cursed are you above all livestock and all wild animals.
Now, I have a feeling that these numbers are important. So 1 1, 1 2, 2 8, 8 1. That's like pi. Actually, I'll put a chapter there too. Okay, chapter 4, 4 8.
Now Cain said to his brother Abel,
Let's go out to the field.
While they were in the field, Cain attacked his brother Abel in
Chapter 5, 5 1.
This is the written account of Adam's family line. When God created mankind, he made them in the likeness of God.
Chapter 6, 6:5. The Lord saw how great the wickedness of the human race had become on the earth, and that every inclination of the thoughts of the human heart was only evil all the time. Okay, so let's 4, 4, 8. That's. I'm gonna hold on to that. That might like handy. 5, and that one is chapter 5:1. Chapter 6, 5. Talks of the serpent. Actually, no. No, that was the chapter. Right. Chapter 7, 7:1. The Lord then said to Noah, "Go into the ark, you and your whole family." Chapter 8, 8:20. Then Noah built an altar to the Lord, and taking some of all the clean animals and clean birds, he sacrificed them. And he sacrificed burnt offerings on it. Oh. Cool. That's, alright. I sometimes forget about this shit, you know? That's why I stopped going to church. Okay, so 7, 7, 1, 8. Oh, that's a 4-digit one. Okay, chapter 9, 9:28. After the flood, Noah lived 359:29. Noah lived a total of 950 years. Okay, so there's another couple numbers there. So 350 and 950. Oh my lord. Chapter 10, 10:1. This is the account of Shem, Ham, and Japhet. Wait a minute. Japhet? Like, off Japhet? I need to go back and play that shit. God damn. I heard that there's actually some spin-offs. I might actually go. You know what? I'm getting distracted. I really shouldn't be. Okay. This is the account of Shem, Ham, and Japhet, Noah's sons, who themselves had sons after the flood. Chapter 11, 11:7. Come, let us go down and confuse their language so they will not understand each other. Chapter 12, 12:1. The Lord had said to Abram, "Go from your country, your people, and your father's household to the land I will show you."
That was the weirdest thing I ever read. I'm gonna break it. Okay, fine.
Statue of the Virgin Mary. Can't blame the guy for trying. My earliest save. No, that's my earliest save. Okay. An iron gate. You can't get to the other side. Okay. Bible passages that look like they were written by a kid. Something's written in the margins. There can't be anything like limbo. Mom and Dad say that since I haven't been baptized yet, if I die, I'll go to limbo. But there can't be a limbo. I don't want to go to limbo. I hate this meditation room. And I passage. But it's much better than the closet. I really hate the closet. It's what I think every time I'm yelled at and go in there. But I just do the same things again and go back in there. When I'm in the dark, cramped closet, I wonder. If I stay here forever, I wonder if I'll turn into a monster. Like a movie monster who kills his mom and dad and messes up this whole house. But when I leave the closet, I'm just me. I couldn't become a monster. I couldn't. So I always apologize to Mom and Dad. I'm sorry I was bad. I love you more than anyone in the world. What?
Hey, stop that, would you?
Huh?
Stop that thing. It's hurting my ears.
What the? He can't even hear it!
Your phone!
I hate
hearing phones ring. It's yours, right? Make it stop already!
Calm down.
Make it stop!
Calm down, please! Where are you hearing a phone ringing? There's no phone ringing. In fact, I think I lost my cell phone earlier, so please, calm down.
I hate it. I hate the sound of phones.
Why? It's because... Yep, it had to do with his job.
Because it always brings bad news. Oh. Excuse me. Bearing here. Yes, that's right. I'll be there.
Mr. Bering, sorry to have called you. Your wife said she couldn't look, but we need you to confirm.
It's my son.
Are you sure?
He's wearing the clothes from this morning. My wife sewed his name on them. Todd Bering. Behind the neck.
You have my deepest condolences. Sign here. We'll send you a pamphlet for amortization. Refer to it if you wish. Thank you. There's a nurse waiting outside. Tell them if you need any help. Now, please, excuse me.
Helen.
It's me.
Hey, Keith, you off loitering somewhere? Gotta hurry, the suspect's on the move. Head for Willington Street. Oh wait, that's Dick.
Head for Willington Street, got it? My son is dead, you...
Keith. No, go. Stay with me.
Wow. Fucking hell. Yeah, okay. That adds a little bit of context here. So, that was the moment that everything changed. And the idea of the phone ringing, it's kind of like it's kind of like a trauma to him. Because speaking from experience, there are certain things that you can see, certain things you can hear that will cause a trauma response or something similar to PTSD. And how we handle that, it varies from person to person. Keith, with his line of work, there was probably something that kind of, I wouldn't say got rid of his emotion toward that sort of thing, but it's potentially that he has seen a lot of death. So whenever it's a death in the family, he did not know how to properly process it. There was some part of a defense mechanism that was trying to tell him, like, this is just another death. But then there's the father inside of him. It's potentially, in a way, he probably shifted to his emotionless work self to protect the fact that, oh my god, I just lost my son. And in a way, that backfired. In a way to protect himself from falling apart, he unfortunately was not there to comfort his grieving wife. Because it wasn't just him that lost his son. She lost her son. They lost their son. But going back to my idea, what I was talking about with a trauma response. Again, it's a different reaction depending on the person and the type of trauma. So, I see what happened. He's emotionless at this moment because if he lets himself be hit by emotion, he has to come to the grips with the reality that his son is dead. He's trying his best to stay the strong person, but it's going to catch up to him. And it was the phone call. It was the phone call that told him, we need you to come to the hospital. We need you to identify a body. It might be your son or something like that. He's attached the sound of a phone ringing to that very moment. It's why he hates it so much. And right here with this statement.
I'm scared of phones ringing. I feel like someone's going to tell me about a death in the family again.
Because it'll bring him right back. The sound of a phone ringing is a trigger. I wasn't expecting to kind of get into this, but I can use my own experience to kind of empathize with Keith here. Trauma comes in various forms. And for some of us that have experienced that level of trauma, we have triggers that will bring us back to that moment in time. What could consider to be the darkest points of our lives. A single trigger is all it takes to bring our minds reeling back to that very moment, thus reigniting a lot of the feelings that would come with that. Granted, yes, there are things like therapy. Like, Lord knows, it's helped me a lot. But it seems like he wasn't able to move past that, which is why he's holding all of this in. He's holding it all in, and unfortunately, it's causing a rift to form between him and his wife because he wasn't there to comfort her. Because he tried to hold everything within himself, so that way he could not be brought back to that level. So, we now know the reason.
Ever since then, I haven't been able to answer calls.
Why'd your son die?
Run over by a truck. Driver died instantly. I couldn't blame anyone.
And that's another thing. Anger. Which can also be associated with self-loathing. His anger that he could not get revenge on the person that took his son's life. I need a moment just. Sorry, all this talk about stuff like that. I just needed a breather there. Anyway.
Still have idiotic thoughts. Like, if I hadn't answered that call, maybe nothing changed. If I'd been with him, maybe he'd still be alive. And smiling. It's completely stupid. It had changed nothing. What could I have done? Sorry for grabbing you. I was just confused. Let's go.
The scrap from a notebook on the table. Code for the secret room. The genealogy of Adam. Noah's Ark. Tower of Babel. Ah, okay. Well, okay. Let's see. Okay, so the first one was the genealogy of Adam. So let's see. That one was talking about Adam. Written account of Adam's family. Okay. It's 5-1. That's the one that talks about it. So 5-1. Okay. Noah's Ark and the Tower of Babel. Okay, so Noah's Ark and the Tower of Babel. Okay, Noah's Ark. That one was talked about in. Let's see. Built an altar floor, taking some kind of clean out. 820? No. Oh, here it is. Noah's Ark. 7-1. Go into the Ark, you and your whole family. So. And then the Tower of Babel. Oh, wait a minute. Come, let us go down and confuse their language so they will not understand each other. I think that's referring to the Tower of Babel, because the Tower of Babel is, memory serves, it's kind of like a tower of knowledge of sorts. So let's see. That would be 11-7, but we're looking at a 4-digit code. If that's the case, what it's probably referring to are the first numbers, not the actual secondary numbers. So if that's the case, the code would be 5711. I think. All right, let me test that out real quick. Okay. Ah! Whoa, okay. A magazine from about 10 years ago. 10 years ago? An old videotape. There's an old movie title on the label. An empty drink bottle. Okay. An old videotape. There's an old movie on the tape. Tons of movies, both tapes and DVDs. There's a mix of old and new movies. A video and DVD player. Looks relatively new. The wall is covered with movie posters. A pretty old style television. I wonder if I need a videotape for this sort of thing. Although, I don't have any, actually. So, Okay, you know what? I'm gonna look back in, I gotta think about this. Seems important, so if I find a DVD or something, I gotta use that. Okay. Okay, there's another room in here, so hold on. Can't look at the painting, right. So we've already read that stuff. Oh, I'm on this side now. Okay, cool, cool. Also, my computer's having a fit. Thank you, computer. Highly appreciated. Let's look around a little bit more. There's probably something that I missed. May as well try everything, I guess. Well, no luck on that. Alright, let's go back. Although I might be going on a bit of a goose cake. Oh, there's a door over here. Nope. Nope. Nope! No, I don't want to deal with that. Okay. I'm gonna go back over here real quick, because there has to be something that I need to do. At least there should be. On this side now. Well, this kind of tells me that I may have to go all the way back. I may have to. I don't want to, but I just might have to. Okay. Gotta say, this game is really good at like adding in tension and stuff like that. Which, you know, it's par for the course. It's still really fucking good. I'm fabricating who I gonna kill. No one can hear me. Please forgive me. I hope Keith and David are all right. It's been so long since they went out. Helena! Thank goodness you're safe. Where's Keith? We went looking for you, but so glad. Now just wait for those two to return and... Wait, where are you going? I have to go. That man's going to come. He'll catch me. Don't go, Helena. Stay here with us. You'll be all right. Yes, Helena. You should be safe with us. To go out simply isn't...
Helena! Lance!
What are you thinking? You know how dangerous it is to go out alone? Let go. If I don't run, that man will catch me. So then why not stay with us? You gotta calm down, lady. No, if I'm caught, Keith will... Keith? What about Keith? I don't know what you're saying. Hey, wait! Keith will... Where'd she go? Lance? What are you doing out here? You guys. Hey, we saw Helena. She was okay. Really? Yeah, but I lost her. We gotta catch up. She should be nearby.
Taking you back to the room.
What? You going deaf? I told you, your woman's close by.
And what's the plan if you're attacked? You can't run with that leg.
Don't you tell me what I can't do! Lance, stop it! You know what? That cocky freak is scary, but in my eyes, you're scarier. I'm grateful that you saved me, but past that, you're shady as hell! Get out! Shady as all get out, sorry. I never know what you're thinking, and for all the lengths you go to save people, you never show any emotion. Never get upset. Not to mention knowing all about my past and trying to scare me with that, just like that other guy. Tell me, why do you know about me?
I liked your articles about the Bronx incident. They were pretty on point. I was wondering when I could read more, but more never came, because the author had left journalism.
Huh?
When I heard your name, I had my suspicions, and it turned out I was right. One leading question, and I'd gotten you. I didn't mean to go fishing through your past. I just read your articles. And you talk just like your articles read. Really has that unpleasant attitude.
You should have told me that before. What did you have to scare me for?
I just wanted to tease you for picking fights with everyone. Want to take it to court? I'll win.
I really don't get you. Can't even tell if you're serious or a huge joker. But I can tell one thing. You're not just an unfeeling RoboCop. The whole never shaken thing is just an act, huh?
I shouldn't be inviting citizens to panic.
Stop saying crap about shoulds and shouldn'ts! Listen, I know. Deep down, you think we're just annoyances. Don't really care what happens to us, because ultimately, we're total strangers. And you're sketchy as hell for trying to hide that. Why you gotta hide that? If we're just in your way, say it. Don't go so far at protecting us that you'll kick yourself off. If you want to save your woman right now, then do it!
Go back to the room, Lance.
I'll look for Helena too.
Did you forget what you just said? You're an annoyance. Go away.
Right you are.
You go back with Lance.
But Keith...
I'll be fine. Don't let him get hurt anymore. Go.
Wait, I'll take you there.
You stick with Keith.
What if something happens to you?
Shut up. It's fine, you babyface.
Babyface?
Well, at least I chose a good voice for Lance. Damn it. What if I go back? I can go back. Ew. Oh. I've been waiting, detective. I'm in a very bad mood right now, because I keep losing to you. Life really doesn't go the way you want it, huh? Even when you try to break up the monotonous days, it just doesn't work out. Sadly enough, even this fun game is almost over. Catch the boogeyman and you win. Happy end. But that's all right. I'll put up a good fight with you, detective. Then we'll see what ending we're getting. It goes one way or the other. Victory or defeat. Nice and simple, right? Oh, shit. What? Game over. Alright, who's the boogeyman now? Clearly, I'm the failure in this one. Gotcha, bitch.
Who are you? I swear if it's his son.
I'm not anyone, detective. Looks like you did things out of order, detective. But still, not bad. Helena! David, where's Keith? We came here together earlier, then we split up. He must be that way. Let's go look for him. I think I got a bad ending. Keith! Keith, please. Keith, get up! Don't move him, Helena. First we need to stop the bleeding.
Helena, are you there?
I am. It's okay, Keith. We'll stop the bleeding.
We're there.
No. Please, Keith. Please, hold on. Please, don't leave me. You're the only one I can't lose.
I think I got a bad ending. Lena? Lena, what's wrong?
Huh?
You were crying. Have a bad dream?
I had an awful dream.
What was it like?
I don't want to remember it.
Lena, need to wake up soon.
I want to sleep a little longer.
Wake up, Helena. The bad dreams are always the real one.
Were you asleep, Helena? I was dreaming. What kind of dream? A happy dream. Good. I'm glad you can get some sleep. Do you think you can eat anything? I'm done cleaning the storeroom, so I thought I'd make you something. I'm not hungry. You need to eat, Helena. It's not healthy. I'll make you something simple. Thanks for your help, Shirley, but it's fine. You don't have to do anything. I'm just glad you came. If you can get to sleep, then maybe you should sleep. But isn't it chilly by the window? Come to the bedroom. Want to be here right now. My favorite place. I always like to see my son coming home from kindergarten, or Keith coming home from work. This must be a great place, then. Helena, you remind me of a friend of mine. She got along really well with her husband. So, when her husband left, she was very depressed. She told me that her son's support helped her get back on her feet. He was a really good person. When I was introduced to her, she told me she was glad to have a daughter-in-law. but I didn't know much about becoming anyone's family. I thought, if my parents threw me away, how could I ever be a part of a stranger's family? And she noticed my worry. So she told me this. While I had an unhappy marriage, through it I met my beloved son. But not everyone can have such happy meetings. So, if you're unsure, I won't mind if you run away. Ultimately, I let anxiety get the best of me and I ran. And by the time I resolved to come back, he was already gone. David's mom. I still regret my cowardice, but I know it's too late. David seemed to think that you and Keith didn't get along, but I never thought that for a second. You were always so concerned for Keith, and Keith always sounded kind when he spoke to you. I know you must have really valued each other. I thought I'd like to be like that myself, but it's not so easy. I still don't know how to go about it. I'm sure you just need lots of wonderful memories. It's okay, Shirley. You two will be just fine. Thanks. Why do the people so close to you always have to go so soon? Helena, sorry, I was cleaning the living room and I broke something. Hold on, what did you break? A glass cat? You broke a Swarovski ornament? What are you doing? That's why I said I should clean the storeroom. You know I'm clumsy. There's even more stuff in there. That would be a disaster. Say what? You two are just too adorable. There's nothing to worry about, Shirley. You are a wonderful pair. I know you'll get on fine. I don't want any more bad dreams. I'm exhausted. I just want to have happy dreams.
Helena!
Oh my god. Holy fuck. I don't even have the words to respond to that. No, there's nothing I can say to respond to that properly. No. No, please! Holy shit!